Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a quick tip. You may have seen this or part of this actually in a Miserable Monday video, but I want to expand slightly in a quick tip format. Talk a little bit about dealing with a cap situation against Arty. There's some things to think about when you jump on cap. You can see that the enemy has one M44 and then I have me in a 131. That's all that's left on this particular map. We're on mines here and he's jumped on the cap. Right now, I have a minute 26 left. He has a minute 39. That means a 13-second difference, which means I'm going to win this, provided I do not get reset. Now, he has a chance to reset me. Obviously, he can lob a shot. I can't do anything to reset him, other than maybe try to push. We have 3 minutes left. I'm kind of slow. If I come off the cap, then you're going to see obviously he will see the cap timer stop. And then it's a question of whether I can get there in a minute or in 39. I probably can, but he may run away. Arty players tend to go for draws in situations like that. But who knows? If he stays on the cap, I know where he is. And if I get there, I'd probably kill him. But I'm going to try to actually out-cap him on this one. So, how do you do this? Some of it, I'm not going to say it's dumb luck, but you can take the random pieces and minimize the randomness. So number one thing is don't knock any shit over. Right? Look at all this stuff. Don't run over the truck. Don't run over even the fence pieces, the poles, this big supply thing, trees that might knock down. You notice all these little trees, they can all knock down. Small stone walls, even a barrel. Don't knock anything down because he has a top-down view as an Arty player, and he may see that happen and lob a shot right in that situation. The next thing is, where do you want to go? Let's watch what I do. I'm thinking about it right now. I'm like, do I want to be on the back edge? So in general, I don't think I want to be on the back edge because that's probably the place most people are going to go based on the fact that they're trying to minimize spotting. Now that's a great idea, the back edge, if there's somebody else who can do spotting, but in this situation, no. Another thing is I stay away from that thing. For some reason, I don't know what it is, and I don't really see a lot of people use it as cover, but Arty loves to hit that when they're trying to do this reset thing. I don't know why it is. Maybe they think people sit by it to try to stop some of the splash or something. I don't even know if it does anything, but that's what he hit. It's also kind of central to the circle, so if somebody's just kind of in the middle, it's not a bad aiming point anyway. So I avoid that. All right. The other thing is, I don't think I want to be too close to the very front of this thing. So I sort of move over here, and now I'm making a decision like, do I want to go over there? No. You know what? I'm going to stay near where he fired last time, but I'm not going to get right on it, okay? I have caught people out where I'll shoot to a spot, they'll move to that spot, I'll shoot to it the next shot, and we'll decap him. So I want to be near it right now. So it's just really a guessing game here. I'm going to continue to avoid knocking things over. I'm not going to go to very obvious places, and I'm just going to hope he doesn't get lucky at this point with his shot. Also, we can kind of know how many shots he's going to get. I have 57 seconds. He has a 25-ish, 24, maybe let's call it 20-second reload. So he's probably going to get 2 or 3 more shots. So we'll hang out right here and we'll just watch. Where does he shoot next? Now he makes a pretty good guess. He's going to shoot at the front edge of this cap circle here in just a moment. There it is. All right, that's not a bad guess because another thing people will do, if you're the Arty player in this case, will get on the front edge of the cap to hide behind things potentially right here. That's not tall enough to stop the shot from coming in, but it is tall enough to stop somebody from maybe spotting you who might be coming for this direction. Not a player today, obviously there's only 2 of us, but not a bad call on his part. People will sometimes try to get the very edge. So I'm not right on the edge, but I'm also not in the middle kind of thing. So I'm just going to hang out right here for the moment. I think I stay in the same place. There's really no reason to move around too much. He's going to take one more shot, I believe. Actually, I guess I do back up ever so slightly. Probably just for GP, right? That didn't really do a whole bunch of anything. But I actually get a little bit closer to... Ooh, that was close. That was close. And also not a bad guess right there. He had hit here, and I didn't think about that. He had hit here. He had hit in the front, and I think... Was there one other in there somewhere? So kind of 2 on that side of the cap. He takes a stab at the other, and he was very close on 2 of those shots. And all I have to do is survive 1 more. He's going to be very close to having another shot. So now he's taken 2 stabs. Here's my thinking here. He's taken 2 stabs at the edges. I'm going to go to the edge. Let's see if we can just be a little bit tricky right here. I do not want to knock down that wall. Do not knock anything down. will just hang out right here, and I think, yeah, there you go. He gets one more, and he goes for another edge. Very interesting. He kind of went around the edges right there, so he guessed correctly. I did go to an edge, but I went in between where his last two shots. Also, that was a side of the cap he hadn't really touched yet, so not a bad guess on his part. And there you go. Just a few things to think about. To some extent, it's very much luck, but there are some things you can kind of minimize your exposure, I guess. If it's a cap that has hard cover, and some do, obviously use that. But be careful about Arty that repositions and goes and shoots into that known hard cover spot. And because they've repositioned and you think you're safe, you're not. Especially mobile tanks or mobile artillery like the M44. In this case, not as big a factor because the whole cap is schwackable by him. There you go. Quick tip. That's all I've got. We will see ya.